How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out the next round of Twitch drops, and this time it is Charitable Rust again, and the charity is Charity Water. So yeah, we've got some cool kind of water and beach themed kind of stuff for you, and this time around we've got 5 Twitch drops, and the drops themselves are going to be available from October 12th, starting at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and they'll be going until the 19th at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to see that in your specific time zone, you can just click on the Twitch drops link down in my video description, and it'll literally give it to you in a countdown of how many seconds there are. So there you go, and show you in your own time zone. But that is basically how it goes there. And as you can see, we've got all our skins here. So we're going to go ahead and pop on over to our first skin that you're going to be working towards, and it is the small water storage box. And as you can see here, it's got little water droplets along the side. Top says water. You got the little Charitable Rust logo there, as well as on this side. And that yellow water jug, which always comes around when we have the charity. Then we've got some pants for you. And these are going to be your 4-hour watch mark. And these go along with a hoodie that will actually be for sale for the charity itself. But yeah, we don't really have any Hawaiian print skins, so this is kind of a cool first new thing. Moving on from there, we'll then have ourselves the wooden double door. And this one is also a special one because not only does it glow, but it has peaks that you can see through. So that is always a very rare thing and a really cool thing to come across. As you can see, it has the Charity Water and Rust logos there. Some very nice lighting, which we'll show you here shortly. And then, of course, we'll take a look at the backside there. Moving along, we have a large box, and this one's also kind of one of a kind. It is the Aquarium Large Box. And this one will be for watching 8 hours. And this whole thing has actual, like, fish all along in it, and it has this natural, beautiful light coming through. And it looks like kind of the rim is like a light bar. They've just done a really good job with this. You can even see the fish from like the top of it, like it's one of those kind of like table aquariums. Definitely a very unique and awesome job. And then lastly, at your watch for 10 hours, you have the locker. And this thing looks like a water cooler, which I think is a very awesome design. You've got the hot and cold water on each side. Definitely a fun locker design. So, with further ado, let's kill the lights and take a look at the glow. Also like how it's uneven of how much water is on each side. A little more hot water laying around. Take a look at that aquarium box. Then we have the double doors glow. And lastly, our small box. And don't forget, in addition to all of these, there will also be some paid skins that'll be in the shops. Pricing will pop up when I have the video showing all the skins that make it in, because there will be some other skins besides just the charity ones. But there's an MP5, a garage door with a peak, a assault rifle, and the matching hoodie to go with the pants. But that's going to do it, everybody. So don't forget to support the charity and check out the paid skins that are going to be in the shop on Thursday. And don't forget to start doing these drops and watch and support that way. You don't always have to spend money. You can simply support by being there and watching it. The actual charity event will be on the 14th and 15th, so don't miss it there. And go earn some new drops this week. Have a fun time. And then this is the part where if you already know how to do Twitch drops or aren't having any kind of problems with them, you can just sign off and say goodbye. And if you're new or might need some help troubleshooting with your Twitch drops, I've got the tutorial section here at the end part of the video starting now. Alright guys, so you're going to start by going to the Twitch drops page, which is linked down in my description below if you don't already have it pulled up, and it's going to take you to here. And if you are brand new, you're going to have to sign in with your Steam account. This has to be the Steam account that you own Rust on and want the skins on. That's very important. And then you want to sign in with your Twitch, and the Twitch is going to need to be the Twitch that you're going to be watching the streams with. That should be pretty straightforward. Now, I've already done the Steam sign in, so I don't need to do that. But, you know, again, you just click here, and it's going to bring you to the Steam sign in window. All right, so then once you're done through Steam, you're gonna click sign in, and it will either ask you to, sign in your stuff. Then it'll ask if you can authorize, blah blah blah, and you just say yes, and it will pop up with drops activated, and you should be good to go. Now, what you want to do is kind of look at a few things here. So we have a couple buttons that pop up. You've got logout, unlink, and check for missing drops. So logout's pretty straightforward. Unlink is going to be useful. Now, some people will get the error saying that you're already linked to a account. If that's what you're getting, you're going to need to find out which account that is, either your Steam or Twitch, log in the way I just showed you, and then hit unlink. Once that's done, you can then sign in with the proper account and link it properly, okay? So this is where that unlink button is when you're looking for it. Also, there's the check for missing drops button, which we'll get back to here in a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and kind of go through the basic FAQ, and the main thing here is what are the different kinds of drops, and I kind of explained that briefly already, but you've got the generic drop. Generic drops are drops you have to watch for a set amount of time, but you don't have to watch a set streamer. You can watch any streamer that has drops enabled. So technically, you could make progress towards two streamers at once, so to say. One of the generic drops and then one of the specific drops. So that's kind of how that works right there. And then there are the specific drops, which are, you have to watch that specific streamer. Pretty straightforward there, okay? Now, those will all be posted on this page once it has been updated for the drops, so it's really easy. You just click on them and you're ready to go. Now, is there a way to check your progress? Yes, there is. So we'll go ahead and show that. You can literally just click here, or when you're at your Twitch, go to your Twitch inventory. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, and so it will take you here to your inventory, and as you'll see, this is from the last campaign. And, well, actually, this could be a couple campaigns further ago because I'll probably keep using this. So as you can see, this is from the July 2021 campaign. And it'll start to show your progress here. So as you can see, I'm earning towards the generic drops, which were these two, and one streamer right here. And it shows the progress on both and how long you're going to have to work at it. Once this is done, the bar will be full and it will say claim. And until you claim, the next one in its progress won't start. So you'll see this one here will not start until this one has been claimed. And once you finish this, you're going to have to watch another streamer to start on theirs, or else you won't be making progress towards anything. So yeah, that's generally how that's going to work right there. All right, now that we're back on it with this, the next thing is going to be, can you earn drops faster and by opening more windows, logging into multiple accounts, blah, blah, blah. No, that doesn't work. The best you can do is earn a generic drop and a specific drop at the same time. Once you have finished the both or all of the generic drops, you can only work on one specific streamer at a time. Opening another window isn't going to help you with that. Now, if a streamer logs off halfway and you only have them partially finished, you can then move on to a different streamer that is online. Sometimes it can take up to 5 minutes to show you're making progress, but don't worry, you will. And usually it doesn't start at 0. You'll notice it pops up right away at 2 to 5% or something like that. Because like I said, it can take a little while to realize you switch people. But as long as the one you're watching is offline and no longer streaming Rust, you can switch to another person that is and work on them. Now, how long does it take for the drops to show up in your inventory? Again, this can take up to 10 minutes for them to show up after you've claimed them on Twitch. But if you didn't go ahead and claim them on Twitch, make sure you do, because there's no other way to do that. So once you've hit claimed, it can take up to 10 minutes to show up in your Steam inventory. If for some reason it isn't, you can come back here and click this check for missing drops button, and it will try to send them to you. For me, whenever I've done this, it usually works instantly. Again, there's going to be lots of people doing this at once. It could take some time, all right? And then, do you need anything special? All you need is a Twitch account, a Steam account, and you need to own Rust. If you have Twitch Prime or whatever, that's fine, but you don't need it. No Twitch Prime required, no extra fees or other things. You just need a Twitch account, Steam account, and Rust. Now, if you no longer know which one is linked or whatever, I already covered that, so we can skip it. And then if you don't own Rust, is there a way you can still earn them? And yes, there is. What you do is you claim them on Twitch, but you never send them over to Steam. As soon as you now own Rust, you come back to this page anytime. It will always be here. You can log in and click check for missing drops. Once you've clicked this guy, it should then drop them all from your Twitch into your Steam inventory, now noticing that Rust is there. So yeah, that's basically kind of the stuff right there that works with it. And if you are having a problem where it's not switching to another streamer, one thing you can do is clear your internet browser cache, close all your windows, reopen, and try again. That has always worked for most people as well. Just kind of another little tip with that. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your Twitch drops out there. Have fun getting them, and stay rusty.